Our very own Keith Kim generally ventures in Seoul, but this time around he ventured outside of Seoul, went just a tad bit ways and traveled a little bit further for an agri-travel segment. And what exactly is an agri-travel segment? Well, it's traveling with a bit of agricultural fun. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I'm actually a bit of a city boy, so I didn't really have much time or chances to go out to the country. But I actually think I have some country in me because when I went there, I really enjoyed working on the farm at the Persimmon farm on the 빗돌배기 village in Changwon city. And that place is known to be one of the top producers of sweet persimmons in the entire country.
So was it your first time picking fruit?
It was, yeah, it was great.
Those sweet persimmons, they're really representative fruit of, I think, autumn. Like in Korea, you eat kam a lot, right? Whether it's the soft version or the hard one. But it's quite hard to find persimmons in other parts of the world.
I totally agree with you. Even in New York, they were pretty hard to find. But when I went, I had the chance to see so many persimmons in one spot, and it was like persimmon mania. And don't take my word for it, though. We have a report. We brought back something to show you guys. Let's take a look. Isn't this a fantastic view? This is Changwon, a city with wonderful mountain ranges. And we're going to start our journey through Changwon to make some special memories this fall, stopping by places like the tranquil 1,000-year-old temple, Pyochungsa, and the Chunam wetlands, where the reed fields and the sunset creates a breathtaking.
That's
Beautiful.
It's amazing, yeah.
Oh, you look like a superstar, Keith.
I am. Well, this is one of the country's best-known homes to sweet persimmons. And it's delicious looking fruit right here. They're hanging from every branch of every tree. And right now it's 빗돌배기 village and it's the harvest season. Hey guys, it falls in the air and it's the perfect time to be at the 빗돌배기 village in Changwon, Gyeongsang-namdo province. And this place has been known to have the best sweet persimmon trees for the past 100 years.
Wow, sounds so crunchy.
It is. They're really sweet. Really, really sweet and really country. Wanted to learn a bit more, so here, every year people flock to 빗돌배기 village and they get a taste of the village's famous sweet persimmons. It's a really special experience for the kids. They're born in the city and
Get him away from the tablets and also the
It's great to
phones.
see and feel this in person instead of studying it at a desk.
감을 따는 거는 이렇게 손으로 잡고 뱅글뱅글 돌려서
You have to
떨어질
twist
때까지
it. Didn't know
돌려줍니다. 그리고 떼면 이렇게 감을 따지는 거예요.
yeah, it's not too hard.
So it's harvest time, and now we're ready to pick the persimmons and fighting!
You're a good leader there.
Well, it's really common in Korea, but there's a lot of countries in the world where they live without knowing even what a persimmon is. So some of these tourists, they're seeing and tasting sweet persimmons for the very first time.
어떡해요?
So when you're picking the persimmons, it's important to not break it off the branch, and they're grown organically, so you can eat it right off the tree.
I'm in love with it. The texture is like an apple, but it has some honey inside it. I don't know, it's really sweet.
And look at that, it's super ripe. It's like honey.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really, really delicious.
So there's different stages of the ripeness of a persimmon, right?
Absolutely. That was very, very ripe.
Quality of the sweet persimmons from our village are great and they're delicious. Tourists from all over the world come to taste our sweet persimmons.
So it lives up to one of the top persimmon producers in the country, their reputation. And the village, they create a lot of different varieties too.
Hey guys! Hey, we got some snacks!
Yeah, it's break time in the village. Decided to join them and try the secham, which is a snack you enjoy when you're taking a break from the farm work. And those sechams come with makgeolli, of course.
No farm work is complete without makgeolli.
Yeah.
Well, I like it out here a lot better. It's much more beautiful surroundings, and much, I guess, easier going life. not as stressful and busy.
So they offer these tour packages for more foreigners as well.
Yeah, people can come in there and farm and get busy. And you have this kind of program too. People are getting busy over here too.
This village is very famous for sweet persimmon, so we can make pie.
The sweet persimmon pies that we're making is you put some ripe persimmon on top of the dough that you prepare. You have some fun with it too. It's actually a lot of fun, yeah.
Mr. Pie Face.
Our kids would love that experience.
Absolutely. And just half an hour in the oven, and the sweet persimmon pie, it's sweet, delicious. It's a perfectly safe and healthy snack. It's really, really good. And here's another source of pride for the village. It's their golden village. And there's one way to enjoy the beautiful autumn scenery with the village. It's this electric car. I had a chance to ride with these cuties over here. Anyone, they could hop on the electric car and visit the nooks and crannies of the village. It's a unique experience that lets people visit all the places you wouldn't be able to reach on foot.
Ride around in this electric car and enjoying the scenery.
And we move to our next destination on the electric car. And here, we're preparing and threshing the rice we just harvested. With this rice, we're going to make some 뻥튀기. Got the machine right there, and here everyone's preparing themselves.
For that loud boom. They have you sitting right there.
3, 2, 1, go!
They sat you right there, right in front of it.
Right in front of it.
For the best view.
I don't think your producers like you very much.
It was a big bang. It's a good memory for all the kids, all the adults.
You can't really stop out of the right, exactly.
It just tastes like rice, except it's like a popcorn version of rice, basically.
Pop rice.
Yeah, and it's like the kids, I'm sure they've tasted sweeter things, but come on, this is so much fun.
Way to go.
One for the nostrils.
Next, we went up to Changwon mountain to visit a must-see place in Changwon. This is one of the amazing views of the Yeongnam Alps on the longest cable country in the car in the country.
The fact that it was given the name Yeongnam Alps shows how beautiful the mountains are here.
And to see the entire view of the Yeongnam Alps, which is a name given to the 9 mountains in the range, you have to walk 5 more minutes after getting off the cable car. It's not that easy.
You need some exercise, Keith.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think right now is like the perfect time to go. You see the colors changing already.
This
And you see all of
the
this.
Alps.
It's range upon
Beautiful.
range. It's beautiful.
Look at that. We got ridge upon ridge. Oh.
This is one of my favorite things about Korea. I get to see this beautiful nature and get rid of all the stress that's built up. And yeah, it's one of my favorite things about Korea. So, Changwon in fall, it's a wonderful time. Make a lot of memories, and I made a lot. I've had a lot of fun, and I really recommend you take a trip out there.
And you brought some of the persimmons with you.
Right, and no knife? Well, how are we supposed to enjoy this now?
You can actually
This-
bite into it, but
No, can you eat the skin? Is my
Those
question.
softer ones.
I bit right into those. It's totally fine.
Okay,
And-
because dangam is the one that's hard and sweet, and whereas hongshi is the soft one. They're two different types. Is it sweet? What do you think? Okay, well mannered you are.
Well, I think it's sweet. I've had it personally the same way. I just bit right into it. And the reason is, right now, it's harvest season for persimmons. And actually, the deeper that we get into fall, it's going to be riper and more delicious as well.
No, it's really
There's
good.
a
It's really sweet.
festival this weekend, no?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, Changwon City and the 빗돌배기 village, they're going to have a festival from October 24th to October 25th. And it's to promote their famous persimmons and also to give people a chance to pick their fruit, eat it right off the tree, and have some fun.
Yeah, and this is a prime season for it. It is really sweet. I couldn't speak because the skin is actually a little bit, it's a little tough. So I would recommend peeling
The
it.
sweetness, though, is
Yeah,
really
this-
top notch.
It is very good. It's very good.
Okay, well-
I'm not a persimmon fan either.
I am.
No, seriously, I'm not a big fan, but
Oh,
it tastes
but
good.
you love it. Okay.
It's sweet, and
Okay.
I love the experience of making the persimmon pies. That should be a
Right.
lot of
You should have
fun.
brought
Those
those
little
for us.
hearts.
I would have brought it. I ate it on the way up. I'm sorry.
So, what did you like the most about your trip this time?
Well, there were so many things. There was the Persimmon farm, and there was also a lot of nature scenery that I got to see, but I'm gonna have to say it was the Chunam wetlands. That's because I felt like I was in a nature show with a British narrator in the back, and it was so beautiful. The sunset was there, the reeds were in the wind, and the birds. It was beautiful.
All right, now we're seeing
The
footages of the
temple.
Pychungsa temple.
Yeah, with Pychungsa Temple and Ugoksa Temple. It's another place that you could visit if you're going to be in Changwon. And also, if you're in the area, you also might want to check out Daesan Museum of Art. It's a cultural hotspot. Here we have the Mirang
Wow.
Autumngol Ice Valley, and it's
Wow.
famous for the ice that never melts, even in the middle of the summer.
Really?
And
Beautiful.
it's lots of places. If you're going to go to Changwon, lots of places to see, lots of nature. I really recommend it. I had so much fun. I hope you guys go.
Well, we're a little bit
Thank you
disappointed that
so
you didn't bring the
much.
pie, but
We got all of this over here.
we'll be happy with that.
Okay.
Keith, thanks
Thank you,
again.
Keith.
Thank you.